Hi Pisces, Trishna here. Welcome to your January 2020 love reading. So we're going to do this video the same way that I did the last set of December videos, where I'm first going to share my intuitive insights, and then for the second half of this reading, I'm going to pull some cards and do a tarot reading for you. So what I'm feeling for you intuitively, Pisces, is I feel like you're in a really good, positive place within yourself as well as within your romantic area of your life. So I know that in the last month we talked about how you were dealing with a lot of insecurities or some serious self-worth issues that were impacting your relationship. And I feel like whatever those insecurities were, whatever those self-worth issues were, they have somehow vanished. You no longer have them. You have moved past them. You're feeling really good and really positive about yourself, about your relationships, about love, about everything really, just overall. And maybe you have been working through your issues and that's why you're feeling better. For some of you, it may just be some kind of timing or something with the new year kind of bringing you out of some kind of fog or some kind of funk that you used to be in. But regardless, you are feeling significantly better this month, and I'm really happy to hear that. And I feel like you feel really independent and whole. Whether or not you're in a relationship, that's how you feel in a way that you haven't felt before. So if you're in a relationship, I feel like you are very much in love with your partner, your relationship is going really well, but you are also maintaining a sense of independence. So you're giving to your partner, but you're also maintaining a sense of independence, a sense of wholeness while being within your relationship, which I think is something that is a little bit newer for you or something that you haven't really done in a while, like for the past 2 to 3 years. So you're in a really, really healthy place in your relationship. For those of you who are single, I feel like you are also in a very healthy place. Maybe in the past you had a bit of this like hopeless romantic touch to you, and there's still a little bit of that there, but maybe you used to chase after basically anybody who grabbed your eye or grabbed your attention or who was nice to you, and you would just get very hung up on them and would kind of be in an unrequited love situations with them or unspoken love situations with them. And I feel like now you are really maintaining your independence. You're not chasing after everybody who catches your eye or anyone who is nice or anybody who catches your attention. You are noticing them, but you are basically staying very much within your own center, within yourself. You're being very independent. And in both cases, whether you're single or in a relationship, this independence is also related to, I think, your career or some other area of your life where you are staying balanced. You have love or you have interests, but you're staying very balanced in your life. Your life isn't just about love. It isn't just about your partner or whoever you're interested in at this point in time. It's about that, and it's also about your career and the goals you want to achieve there and your ambitions and the things you want to get out of life that are separate from relationships and your partnerships. So you're just very, very much in a very healthy place, Pisces. I'm so happy to hear that. That's absolutely wonderful. Like, that's awesome. And I feel like this is setting you up for a very nice 2020 with regards to your romance situation and also with regards to your career or whatever area of life you are balancing your relationship life with. So for the next 6 months, I feel like your relationship status is essentially going to be status quo. So if you're in a relationship and you're feeling happy and you're maintaining this healthy independence while being very much a part of your relationship and like investing in your relationship, that's basically how the next 6 months are going to go. It's going to be this wonderful, happy place that you're in within your relationship. If you are single, you're going to be very happily single, very happily independent, while also keeping your eye out, and you're gonna feel pretty good about that. I think those who are in relationships are gonna be feeling much better than those who are single, but you're still gonna be feeling good. Like, you may want to be in a relationship, but you're gonna feel really good about being whole in yourself and being independent. So I think for the next 6 months, this is how your life is essentially going to be, is status quo, but it's going to be happy, and at the very least, it's going to be very healthy. And I feel like about 4 months into this 6 month span, regardless of what side you're in, I feel like you're going to be a little bit antsy. For those of you who are single, you're going to wish that you were in a relationship. You're going to want to be dating. You're going to feel antsy. You're going to feel like something is kind of missing or like you need to be moving in the romantic area of your life. For those of you who are in a relationship, you're going to be antsy in a different sense. You're going to wonder if you are doing enough for your partnership, if you're investing enough in the relationship, if you are being there enough for your partner, or you may wonder like, what's the next step? Where can I take this? So there's going to be some kind of antsiness that you're going to feel as well in your partnership. And that's okay. That's okay. Like, just so you're going to be status quo for about 6 months. And I feel like within 6 to 8 months of right now, that's when things are going to change. So if you're in a relationship already, that's when you're going to get an idea of how to give more to your partner, or how to take your relationship to the next level, or how to move forward and progress so that you're no longer status quo. If you are single, that's probably around the time, 6 to 8 months from now, is when you're probably going to start dating, or you're going to meet somebody, or you're going to start really feeling the feelings of love and being ready to actually begin. Like around 4 months, you're going to be like, ooh, I want more, but you're not necessarily going to want to do more to get more with regards to love. But around 6 to 8 months is when you're going to be like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to get out. I feel love within me, and I'm ready to share love with others. So that's what I'm feeling for you. And the thing that I think that you need to know is that your next step, if you're in a relationship, or even if you're single, is something that is going to come to you. Sure, there may be some inspired things that you're going to do, but the ideas, the instincts, all of that is going to come to you. There's not something, you don't have to figure things out within yourself. The answers are going to be given to you. The next step is going to be given to you, and all you have to do is pay attention to it. And it's going to excite you, and you're just naturally going to follow along the path that's going to take you to the next level of success in your relationship, whether you're single or whether you have a partner right now. So that's something that you need to know, is like, the inspiration, the insight, and the action that you need to take is going to come to you. You don't need to figure this out. You don't need to go chase something. You don't need to get scrambled in your head or stressed out or analytical, or like trying to figure out the plan. It's going to come to you, so let it come to you. Be open to it coming to you. Be open to receiving your next step, and things will go so much more smoothly for you. It's going to be really nice. Like, the 6 months leading up to that are going to be really positive, and if you open yourself up to receiving the next step versus trying to chase it or figure it out, like, things are just going to become even more magical going forward. So that is the key for you, Pisces, is don't go chasing the answer. The answer will come to you, and all you have to do is follow the path that is lit up for you, and everything's going to be like magic, Pisces, and it's about time. So the other thing that I feel like you need to know before we get into the tarot portion of this reading is, I feel like around 6 months from now, you're going to have some kind of success, and I feel like it's either going to be in your relationship, like your relationship is just going to feel amazing, it's going to be really good. Even if it's not that, obviously, like I said before, your relationship is going to be good. Like, it's going to be good, but like, if the success is in the relationship area, there's going to be something even like extra special in your relationship. Like, maybe the two of you go on a magical date or something that is like really nice, like really special or something like that. If it's not in the romantic realm, again, your romantic realm is going to be fine. It's going to be good. The rest of this reading still applies if it resonates with you. But you may have your success in, let's say, the career area of your life, where you may start getting noticed for the work that you do or the value that you give, or you may win an award, or you may get a raise. Like, there may be something where you get appreciated a little bit more, or noticed a little bit more for what you bring to the table, what you offer, the kind of work that you bring, the kind of personality and energy and warmth that you bring to your work and to your colleagues and to your company and all that. So you're going to be recognized in some way 6 months from now. So that is really positive, Pisces. So that is what I'm feeling for you for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a tarot deck, shuffle some cards, and we're going to do the tarot portion of this reading. Alright, Pisces, so today I am using the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan for our reading. We're going to do this video the same way that I did the December video, where we're going to cover the top 6 cards in this video. And if you're interested in the extended, we're going to cover the bottom 6 cards and then also pull additional cards for clarification as needed. So in the top row, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Star, the King of Cups, the Chariot, the World, and the Karma card. And I believe the Karma card is the equivalent to the Judgment card in the traditional tarot. The Witch's Tarot changes a few of the words around, but I believe that this is the Judgment card in the traditional tarot. And Pisces, this is awesome because we just had a really positive intuitive reading, and all of these cards are really, really positive for you as well. And so that's just awesome that this is lining up. So you can expect some great things to come over the next 6 months. That's awesome. So this 6 of Pentacles, what that represents to me is that there are a lot of really positive things coming your way. There are a lot of positive things on the horizon for you. I feel like this really represents what we were talking about 6 months from now, where you're going to either get recognized at work for accomplishments that you have made or the value that you have given. That may come in the form of an award. It may come in the form of maybe a raise. It may come in the form of maybe you hearing other people, you hearing that other people have been speaking really well about you behind your back and talking about your value, and maybe your boss coming up to you to tell you like, wow, you did a really good job on this. Thank you so much for what you give to our company. So it'll be something like that. And yeah, so this really represents what is to come, the positive things to come over the next 6 months. The star card, I feel, represents how you feel and what's to come for you in your relationship. The star card essentially means your wish getting fulfilled, you getting the wish that you have been wanting, that you have been longing for. And this is you in your relationship, Pisces. I feel like this is the amazingness of your relationship as it progresses between now and 6 months, especially 6 months from now, and how amazing it's going to be, and then all the wonderful things to come from that. And one thing that I want to mention about getting wishes. So there's a saying that says patience is a virtue, but patience is more than just a virtue. Patience is a really important key to manifesting your wishes, your desires, whatever it is that you want. Patience is extremely key in receiving what you want. If you have put out an intention and you have not received it yet, it is most likely because you do not have patience. It is most likely because you want that desire now in this moment. And if you don't have it, it's like your world will end. That's how you feel. And that is not being patient. When you become patient, when you feel like, you know what, if I never get this desire, if I never get this manifestation, life will be okay. I will still be able to find happiness in my life. That is when it comes into your life. So that is an important key that I talked a little bit about with the Virgos in December, and something that's coming up for you right now, Pisces, is patience is not just a virtue. It is so much more than that. Patience is the key to attracting your desires. Again, if you have not attracted something that you want, it is most likely because you did not and do not have patience for it. And Pisces, I feel like you have really exercised a lot of patience over the past many months, and you're finally going to be reaping the rewards for that. And I feel like this is also telling you, you've been doing such a good job with your patience. Hold on a little longer. 6 months from now, you're going to have everything that you want. And actually, I feel that because you've already been employing patience in your life, that you don't have to wait 6 months for things to be amazing. We've already talked about how things are amazing now, and I feel like there's going to be some kind of success 6 months from now, but you're feeling good now, and there's going to be a progression. As these 6 months continue forward, things are going to get better, and they're going to get better, and they're going to get better, and they're going to get better. So you're going to continuously see evidence that your wish is coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Remember, employ patience. There is nothing that you need to do. Okay, so we also talked about that in the intuitive portion, where you don't have to go out and figure things out. There's nothing for you to do except to enjoy what is coming to you and to employ patience. Those are your keys for the next 6 to 8 months, Pisces. That is your key for success in life, in relationships. Not even just the 6 months, but I feel it's because it's coming up here. It's especially important for the next 6 to 8 months. But overall life, that is your key. This ties into the King of Cups. I feel like the King of Cups is your partner. I feel like your partner, if you're currently in a relationship, and your partner who you have not met yet if you're single, but who you're going to meet, is somebody who is working on themselves over these next 6 months. There's somebody who is growing emotionally, maturing as a person, maybe spiritually, maturing in how they act and how they present themselves and how they handle issues, how they handle disappointments, and how they handle love. Your partner, who is either here right now or who you have not met yet and will meet next, is growing very much as a person. And if you're in a relationship with them, this is what is contributing to your relationship getting better and better every single month between now and the next 6 months. They are growing, they're doing better, they are contributing to the relationship better than they ever have been. They're showing up in the relationship better than they have been. They're so much more mature, so much calmer, so much more in their right mind. And that's really positive. And for those of you who have not met your partner yet, they're doing this work separately from you so that when the two of you meet, they will be ready. They will be that mature version. So their growth is happening separately, but it is still happening for your relationship. You just can't really see it right now. The Chariot, I feel, represents what's going to happen 6 months from now. So you're going to be in the status quo mode for the most part. Again, you will see progression, especially if you're a patient. So that's good. But for the most part, there's going to be a sense of status quo of your relationship getting better, but like mostly staying in the realm that it's in. And then, 6 to 8 months from now, you're going to want to take things to the next level. And I feel like the Chariot represents that change where you're going to break away from the status quo 6 to 8 months from now. And you're going to have this relationship that is wild and free and passionate and just like everything that you want and just really passionate, which in some cases can be hard to control, but in your situation, it's going to be absolutely amazing and wonderful. The World card is an amazing card. This represents new beginnings and you essentially receiving what you've been trying to put out there. And with this World card, I feel, so when we talked about, for those of you who will have success in the romantic realm 6 months from now, where it might be a really nice date that you go on, I felt like the date could be initiated by either one of you. It's not necessarily your partner who's like putting together this really nice date. It could be you who's actually doing that. And that's fine because I feel like this World card is representing that either, no matter how that success materializes in 6 to 8 months, whether it's you creating this really nice date where you get really appreciated, or they're the one that creates a really nice date, either way, you are the one that's getting appreciated. I feel like your partner is really seeing you in about 6 months. They're really seeing you. They're really starting to notice things about you that they didn't notice before, that they really value, that they find really beautiful and special about you. So I feel like, we talked about how in your career you're going to be getting noticed. For those of you who will have success in your romantic life, you will also be getting noticed and appreciated in that realm of your life. And so it doesn't matter how the date materializes. Either way, your partner is really going to like really, really appreciate you and like really value you and really notice you and really see you. It's really nice. And finally, we have the Karma card, which I believe represents the Judgment card in the tarot. And this basically represents, it's kind of like the Wish card, but this is you receiving what you deserve and what you've been wanting. But I feel like the difference between these two cards is the Star card is you wishing for something and receiving that wish. The Karma card represents you having a wish, but you actually having done the work to achieve it and really trying, really putting in everything that you can to achieve the wish that you want. So this one is like putting the wish out and basically just receiving it. This one's actually working for your wish. So you have both elements here where you are receiving the wishes that you have just put out there, but you haven't really done anything about. Maybe there's nothing that you could have done about, but it's just been this like deep desire within you, this deep wish within your heart that you wanted. And the Karma card is where you have also been working hard towards your goals and your dreams and the things that you want from your relationship and your partnership and even your career, and finally reaping the rewards for that, finally getting the benefits of your labor for that, finally seeing that all of your efforts have paid off, that they've been working, that you have a system that actually gets you the results that you want. Before, you may have been putting in all this hard work but not really seeing the results and wondering, like, are you even doing the right things? Like, does your process even work? And now you find out that yes, your process absolutely works and it absolutely has reaped the rewards and your patience has paid off. This has all required a lot of patience on your part, a lot of work for at least 3 to 4 months, and it's finally paying off, Pisces. So this is absolutely wonderful. Oh, the Virgos have had an intense past few months for very different reasons. And they had a really positive intuitive reading and card reading, and so have you, Pisces, and that just like makes my day. So Pisces, this concludes the YouTube portion of this video. If you're interested in the extended, I'm going to share what cards you have for the extended portion. So we have the Four of Wands, which in many ways represents like the marriage card, or basically the successful romantic commitment card. So that's awesome. We have the Ten of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of the why can't I talk today? Which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a really positive card. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Magician, which is also generally a very positive card. So lots of positive things to come in this reading. If you're interested in the extended, you can access it at the link at the end of this video. It's www.patreon.com/Trishna. The link is also in the description box. So if you're interested in that, I will see you there. If not, thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and I will see you in my next video on YouTube.